Greetings, earthlings. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Saturn Mystic, and I am your spiritual advisor. In today's reading, I'm going to be giving spiritual messages to my water signs. So if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus and or Jupiter, you may resonate with this reading. So how this is going to work is I'm going to pull 5 cards here for you guys, and it's going to represent the past, present, future advice and potential outcome. And if you stick around until the end, I'm going to pull one individual card for each specific zodiac signs to get some additional messages here. All right, so if you like this video because you resonated, it will help me out and it will help this message get out to those individuals that need to hear for this month of September. It will also greatly help my YouTube channel grow, as I am a small content creator. If you actually do resonate with the reading, then subscribe to join the tribe and let me know down in the comments how the reading resonated and what videos you would like to see from me in the future. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the first message that I got for you guys, because I was getting in the mood of doing the readings for my water signs. I like to take an entire day to really soak up the energy. And the spirit animal totem that came up for you guys is the elephant. I love elephants. Elephants are very sensitive creatures, and it's actually so serendipitous that this spirit animal totem actually came out for you guys. I'm literally going to read here from Google what the spiritual meaning of the elephant animal totem is. So, spiritually speaking, the elephant represents strength, wisdom, longevity, stability, and good luck. Across many cultures, it represents ancestral wisdom. It represents inner peace and the removal of obstacles. The elephant's connection to memory highlights the importance of learning from the past. It inherits serenity, suggests inner calm and balance. Its presence also signifies prosperity and a strong link to the divine, as seen in the elephant-headed deity Ganesha in Hinduism. Elephants here, being your spirit animal totem, is literally letting me know that this might not have been in the Google search, but I'm really feeling like a sense of community. Usually elephants like to be around other elephants, and they hang around in their little herd and they nurture their young, and they are actually really good at remembering things. They are linked to having one of the best memories of any mammal in the animal kingdom. These elephants are extremely intelligent and sensitive creatures, and elephants are also creatures that have been misused and abused and taken advantage of, sadly. So this may apply to my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, my water signs. You guys may have a large community. You guys may really be about gathering and bringing people together and nurturing individuals, and you're very sensitive, psychic, and intuitive. This also lets me know that because the elephant animal totem is here for you guys in this month of September, it's really reminding me to tap into your inner wisdom and to already follow the guidance and intuitive nudges that you have been hearing from spirit in whatever issue, whatever obstacle you may need to overcome this month, whatever hurdle you may need to rise up against. It's also letting me know that you are being watched and you are being guided, and that good fortune will soon be bestowed upon you because of your caring nature, your loving persona, and your nurturing abilities, your way to care for other people and bring people together. It's like you're always giving to others, but somehow people forget to take care of you, and I feel like you will be receiving some luck in that matter very soon in this month of September. So when I channel the elephant animal totem, I also got the number 7 for you as well. So you could be seeing 777, you could be seeing 727, 757, in 777. So 4 7s. Anyways, 7 is the number of divine order. 7 is literally the number of perfection, and not completion per se, but perfection. And why I say it's the number of divine order is because there are 7 days in a week. There are 7 chakras. And a lot of religions usually use the number 7 a lot. The number 7 is actually related to God. It's a very psychic and intuitive number. It's a very self-aware number and very spiritual at its core. Let's go ahead and begin your reading. I will be using the Lion's Rider Tarot here to pull your cards. I love this deck. This deck literally gives me all of the intuitive nudges that I need to hear in order to better assist you guys and guide you through this month of September. All right. What do we have here for my water signs for the month of September? This month of September, what is going on here for my water signs for the month of September for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? So I'm hearing obstacles and you may be overcoming these obstacles, and the elephant is here telling you that these are going to be surmounted. You may feel like you have a lot of burdens and a lot of responsibilities and a lot of like debt, maybe even for those individuals who may be suffering with monetary funds. You may be receiving gifts or a breakthrough in this matter. Let's go ahead and pull your cards for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. What do we have for my Cancer, my Scorpios, my Pisces? All right. All right. So let me fix my cards here before I get into today's reading. So at the bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Wands. So I'm hearing the word stability. The number 4 is all about structure. The number 4 is all about confinement sometimes too, in a sense. But in this case, with the Four of Wands being here, I feel like you'll be celebrating a milestone very soon. I feel that you are going to be getting some help with the quickness. This Four Wands here is connected to spirit. The element fire, the wand suit is literally connected to the unknown. And you may be coming in communion with somebody, or you may have celebrations. You may be invited to get-togethers very soon. And if you have been down in the dumps, or you've been feeling overburdened and heavy and emotionally out of place, I feel like there's somebody that's going to be sent your way to get you out of a space where you are overthinking and you are possibly depressed and playing scenarios over and over again. Okay, so let's unveil your cards here. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. We also have the Five of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. You've been doing a lot of healing. You've been doing a lot of emotional work. I feel like you're going to be regenerated very soon, and you're going to stop feeling so heavy emotionally. You're going to stop feeling overburdened, defeated maybe, like you're beating a dead horse, like you are always having obstacles after obstacles, setbacks after setbacks. When one thing goes right, 4 things go wrong. That kind of energy. And if you've been feeling down in the dumps lately, I feel like you're going to have people around you who are going to want to bring you out of your shell, who are going to want to give to you, who are going to want to get you out of a place where you are always down and out. Sorry to say. A Sagittarius could be significant for many of my people watching here, but not necessarily. An Aries could be significant too. And then I'm getting a Gemini as well. When it comes to your past, you have the Ace of Cups. You might have had a lot of opportunities in the past that I feel like you were basically abundant and able to fill your own cup. And not so much fill your own cup, you were also able to provide to others. You were maybe in a better financial situation, so you guys may be struggling with your resources, and because you're lacking resources, that can also impact in the way that you connect with other people, because you have a lot of things on your mind, especially when you have bills due and there's a lot of responsibilities. The Ace of Cups here is telling me that you had a whole future ahead of you. Some of you guys can feel like you missed out on opportunities, on better prospects, on better connections, better relationships, on things that could have fulfilled you emotionally. This is how you feel in the past. In the present moment, you may be wondering if you're ever going to find that special somebody, if you're ever going to be able to connect with somebody in mind, body, and soul and spirit. You may also be in the stages of getting to know a new person. So in the past, you could have met somebody who there is this potential for you guys to build a very immense, intense, and fulfilling emotional connection. And in this present moment, you may be considering this individual who gave you an offer before. So there's maybe somebody who you've known in your community, who you collaborated with before, who is somebody who you're now like starting to see in a different light. But in the future, here with the Five of Swords, I really feel like you may feel defeated. You may feel like you can't win, especially in regards to the matters of the heart. Like you may feel that you are connected to somebody deeply in mind, body, and spirit, but they may not feel the same, or you may want to connect with someone. However, you struggle to find that individual who you mesh with, who you can bounce ideas off of, whose your energies just like go together. Your advice card here is the Knight of Wands. Your advice card here is to let your hair down and to have a little fun. To stop being so emotionally intense and to go with the flow, if you will, and see where things go, and not go with the flow and just like have lack of boundaries. I want to make sure that you guys know that, because sometimes with water signs, boundaries can get a little blurry and you guys can enmesh with individuals, or you may have other people trying to enmesh themselves with you or mirror you, or try to put up this facade that they are the prince charming that you want, like they're the emotional partner that you're seeking, but really you could be attracting individuals who are emotionally immature and possibly unavailable. This could also be some of you too. This message could be vice versa. You could have an opportunity to have new friends, have new circles around you, have new people in your vicinity, have new love prospects, but you could be hurt from something that took place before, from a time where you didn't win, where you didn't get your way, where you felt like, woe is me, and communication was just chaotic, messy, all over the place. This Knight of Wands telling me here that your advice being for you to be a little flirty, come about here and there, be lighthearted, don't take yourself too seriously. And also don't approach people with such emotional intensity, especially if you're trying to attract somebody in specific, because that could scare somebody. A lot of people haven't done a lot emotional work. A lot of people may not even have good examples in regards to what love truly looks like, and you may try to fill somebody's cup and they're just trapped in their head because they just can't see it. Maybe there's a incompatibility with the way that you communicate love or how a person receives love. Okay, so your outcome card here being the Page of Wands, this could also be saying that you should get more creative. That there is the potential for new ideas, new insights to come your way from you doing things differently, from you taking baby steps and approaching people in a way that you hadn't approached them before, instead of being so emotionally intense. So let's clarify some of this. This is the first time that I'm actually clarifying because I'm a little bit confused about what this Five of Swords is in the near future. Clarify this Five of Swords. The Hermit card. Be aware of not shutting people down just because you didn't get your way, or being emotionally cold, or somebody could be this way to you. Like people taking a hike as soon as there's a misunderstanding. There's a need to be grateful about the connections that you have around you at this moment, and to not shut people out, especially those individuals who really love you. So for some of you guys who've been suffering from depression, who've been having a really hard time, especially in regards to your material sector, and you're worried about your finances, your resources, I feel like that has hindered your ability to appreciate the connections that you already have. And know that some days one person can be here and another day they can be gone. Appreciating and be grateful for what you have. And if you do have a misunderstanding with somebody, to not let that misunderstanding get in the way of the good things that you have experienced. There's also a need here for some forgiveness, maybe because there was a love opportunity that could have came to you, or some sort of opportunity for you to have an emotional new beginning. And because one thing went wrong, you automatically want to run away, start a new situation, out the door, out the window, and forget all the good things that came with it in the first place. There's a need for gratitude here, a need to really embrace your community and tell your family that you love them, that you care for them. Tell your friends that you love them and you care for them. Tell your coworkers. Tell that romantic partner, whatever the case is, okay? So with the Knight of Wands here being your advice, why is the Knight of Wands your advice? Because the Ace of Wands. This Knight of Wands is your advice. It is because this is the time for you to get off of your high horse and take action. So the messages could be vice versa, flip-flopped here too. You are able to have good things come to you. You are able to win and have success. You are able to be recognized for your good deeds, possibly. With the outcome card being the Page of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. So there is going to be a lot of endings and new beginnings coming about in this month of September. Some burdens and your ego that you may need to let go of. And you could be struggling a lot with taking action or emotionally having outbursts and emotionally crashing out on people. I know that's something that can happen, especially when you're not feeling your best, especially when you are not in a place where you would like to be. In whichever case, apply it the way that it's supposed to be for you. But I don't know. I don't think you should be crashing out on people. Okay? Just because you are confused and you don't know what to do and you don't know how to move forward and you need clarity and you don't know where you went wrong and you don't know why these things are happening, does not give you the right to mistreat those connections and those people that have been around you and have supported you and have loved you for a very long time. Okay, so in this month of September, I feel like my best advice to you is to communicate from a space of love and try to have fun. Try to not take yourself so seriously. And I know that if you're going through a rough patch, this trying to not take yourself so seriously could be hard, could be difficult. But there is going to be people who are going to get you out of your hermit mode. And it's as you get out of your hermit mode that you may start seeing the light, that you may start seeing the people who are really here for you, the people who really care about you and really love you. And you may get some clarity instead of being in the state of confusion and locking yourself up in a cage just because you had a few lost battles. All right, so that is what I have for you, my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios. Let's go ahead and move on to the individual's messages for each zodiac sign. Let's start out with Cancer. What's going on for my Cancers in the month of September? What's going on with my Cancers this month of September? We have the Three of Swords. Ooh. Oh my goodness. And the Ace of Pentacles. So, the Three of Swords here represents betrayal, represents sadness, represents feeling hurt. And this could stick with you. However, you have here the Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles is represented by the rabbit. So this opportunity that's going to be coming to you, there is fertile ground for things to grow here. This Ace of Pentacles is telling me here that you can materialize abundance. Maybe you guys were tied to a person who drained your resources, who drained your finances. Maybe this person you were married to, and this individual played you. This individual was probably very frivolous, wasn't loyal maybe, and left you high and dry. And maybe it's taken you a long time to gain your footing and gain resources. But this Ace of Pentacles is telling me that good things are coming for you. Good things are coming for you. Good things are going to be materializing, and the beginning of this materialization will culminate in the autumn season, and you may be getting some harvests of the seeds that you've planted very soon. I feel like this has a lot to do with money and resources for you, and you could get an opportunity to make more money. You could also get a new job opportunity as well to get you out of a toxic work environment, a place that possibly overworks you and doesn't compensate you. I also feel like there is a stable partner that could be manifested and coming your way. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. Let's move on to Scorpio. What do I have for my Scorpios for this month of September? Let go. I'm hearing let go. So you may be letting go of something this month, Scorpio, putting an end to something that needed to be released for a while. So what do we have for Scorpio September 2025? What do we have for Scorpio September 2025? We have the Star card. The Star card is so beautiful because the Star card literally is representing spiritual healing, getting your wish fulfillment, and dreams coming true. And then we have the Fool here. The Fool is another Aquarius energy. So you may be starting a new journey, and you may be letting go of some baggage that has been burdening you and starting over very soon. You could be letting go of overthinking, of confusion, of uncertainty, and maybe you could be also letting go of fears of following your dreams and pursuing what you want to do. So this is literally telling me that you are going to be very happy-go-lucky and living in the present moment and embracing what the universe has to offer you, what the universe is bringing towards you. You could also be meeting a new friend. You could also be getting invited to go out very soon. And you could be letting go of fears about starting over in a new place, maybe where nobody knows you. I'm not sure if you are wanting to move. But this is also letting me know that you could be overcoming the fear of maybe starting a business and having that idea, or living a life that isn't something that your family members may understand, or being in a relationship, in a connection where it's unconventional and people may not understand. So I see Scorpio here in the month of September embracing a new journey and following their intuition, listening to their gut, and healing very, very soon, and getting a wish come true. So that's very good, Scorpio. You have a very positive reading compared to Cancer in the earlier reading too. So let's move on to Pisces. All right, Pisces. What do we have here for my Pisces this month of September? Okay, you're getting 2 cards. The Empress. The Empress card here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys can become mothers very soon. You could be very fertile. You could also be very abundant and attractive this month of September. You're getting the Fool with the Star card along, the same cards that Scorpio got. But here, you're literally having 3 major arcanas. So you could be going through a significant life-altering transformation. I'm not sure if for some reason I'm getting like surgery. I'm not sure if you've been wanting to do like plastic surgery or like a cosmetic procedure to beautify yourself. I'm also seeing this too, because Aquarius is a air sign, and air signs are typically usually represented by swords, and swords energy give me like medical procedures sometimes, and they can also represent other things too. But you could be very attractive. You could also be on the verge of stardom. You could also be getting ready to become famous if you are already on social media platforms, or be scouted out by a modeling agency. You can also be starting brand new, or somebody could be taking action towards you because you're looking very attractive. And the ding is giving me confirmation, okay? It's giving me confirmation that you can manifest whatever you want, especially in regards to your Venus. Work with your Venus this month heavily, because I do see maybe a business on social media taking off, or I can see you modeling and getting gigs and coming into the rooms with the right people that can provide you with the right opportunities. And if you're worried about some sort of beauty procedure or cosmetic procedure, I feel like it's going to come out good. You're going to be all right, and it's going to look like exactly what you wanted. And maybe if you've been visualizing, or you've been dreaming about manifesting something, or you have like a dream, not a vision board, something like that, maybe something like that could be checked off from the box very soon, and you could be getting your wish fulfillment. You could be receiving what it is that you want. And I feel like this also gives sugar daddy energy, so you could also be enamoring a partner, and they're willing to give everything to you in order to make you happy. This also can mean that if you've wanted to have a child, that could also be on the table for you. So that is all that I have for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this reading. I don't feel like I resonated with absolutely anybody. I feel very disconnected throughout the entire reading. It's like I wasn't tapping into the cards really. So I'm sorry if this didn't resonate with somebody. I really do hope it resonated with at least one person. Otherwise, I was just yapping for no reason. But literally, I don't know. I just don't feel confident about this one. I don't know why I don't feel confident about this one. But anyways, if it did resonate with you, please let me know how it did in the comments. Go ahead and like this video. Help out my YouTube channel, please. I really want to do spiritual work here on YouTube. And I'll try to stay consistent as much as I can. And if you like the vibes, subscribe to join the tribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.